Welcome to Akshara Yoga School YouTube channel. Today in this video we will further explore the meaning of yoga with the help of a question. The question is yoga a philosophy? Now this question is very important, and if we are able to solve the mystery of this question, the meaning of yoga is going to be much clear. So let us start by defining philosophy first. In simple terms, philosophy means love for knowledge and wisdom. So philosophy is seeking knowledge about man, about the nature around us, knowledge about how man should conduct in his life, knowledge about the reality, what is reality, or knowledge about is man has to concern more with his body or more with his mind. So there are several questions which philosophy seeks knowledge for, and for that philosophy uses a method, and the method is how to produce thoughts, how to think and give a logical answer. So philosophy is all about arranging thoughts in the most logical way so as to come to the most meaningful answer. So we can say that philosophy is all about thinking, how to think in the best possible manner so that we can arrive at the best possible answer. And when we come to yoga, we say that yoga is all about calming of the mind, and this is how it has been defined in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, where it says yoga chit vritti nirodha. So chitta is mind and vritti is the waves, the thought waves that is arising again and again in the mind. To reduce the number of thought waves, to calm it down is yoga, or in other words, to reduce the number of thoughts at a given point of time is yoga. So why do we need to calm our mind, and why not to think continuously? The answer is we need to calm down our mind in order to experience deep relaxation. And why do we need to relax? Because unless we relax ourselves, we will not be able to release from within these stored stresses, tensions and fears. And unless these tensions, stresses, fears, likings and dislikings are removed from within the psyche, we are not going to experience the reality of our own life. So one side philosophy says that you have to think and generate thoughts, and on the other side yoga says, look, you don't have to think, you have to reduce the number of thoughts. So that is the difference between yoga and philosophy, and that is why yoga is not a philosophy, or we can say that philosophy can never arise in yoga, or philosophy can never take birth in yoga, because here our main objective is to reduce the number of thoughts. And when we reduce the number of thoughts, instantly there is a feeling of deep relaxation. So for relaxation, you don't have to arrange your thoughts in a sequence, or you don't need to put into action certain philosophy. For relaxation, you just need to let go yourself. Just let go yourself of different likings and dislikings that you have accumulated within yourself. Just let go yourself of craving and aversion. Just simply let go yourself, and the next moment you are relaxed. So to get relaxed, it is not asking you to do something. It is all about undoing ourselves. And that's why we say that yoga is more about undoing and less about doing. Or in other words, the doing part in yoga is less and the feeling part is more. So we just have to undo ourselves. And this is what we say when we teach Shavasana to the students, that in Shavasana you don't have to do anything. It's all about undoing. So sometimes this question comes like, what we have to do in Shavasana? So we say that don't do anything. Don't try to do anything. Don't try to indulge yourself in any action of the body or action of the mind. Just undo the actions of body and mind, and you will see that you are there. So this is what we have to understand, and this is where yoga makes the difference, and you can say the underlying meaning is hidden here, that you have to reduce the activity of your body and mind to almost zero, and then there is the unfolding of knowledge from within. Knowledge is not going to come from outside. It has to be released from within us, and that is yoga. That's why the practitioner of yoga is known as a seer. Patanjali says further in Yoga Sutra, Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. After that, after calming down the mind and reducing the activities of the body and mind, the drashta means the practitioner. So the exact meaning of drashta is seer. The seer is established in his own self. So the practitioner of yoga is a seer and not a practitioner. So we are not practicing something in yoga every day, again and again. We are observing every day. So philosophy is a practice. You are practicing how to think. You are practicing how to generate thoughts. But in yoga, we are not practicing anything. It may appear to an observer that this individual is practicing something. He is doing some asana, he is doing some pranayama, he is doing some mental activity by closing his eyes. But in fact, the practitioner of yoga is not doing anything. He is simply observing. So when you come here in our yoga teacher training courses, then we will take you step by step process, that how to observe the changes that are happening inside us with the help of yoga. Though there is an activity involved, but that is not our concern. Our concern is always to witness and observe. That's why the practitioner of yoga is a seer. Because if you will not see, if you will not witness anything, naturally you will be involved in the activity, and activity will drag you further into activity of the body and mind, and you are lost in that loop of works of the body, works of the mind, and you will never get the chance to relax, to come out of this loop. So this is the difference between yoga and philosophy. In philosophy, you are trained to think. It is an academic pursuit, whereas yoga is not an academic pursuit. It is all about realizing the knowledge within.